Hello, everybody. Welcome to our DVC journey. I'm Brian.
And I'm Gail.
And today's topic is ROFR. And we're going to be discussing, well, first starting out, what is ROFR? We're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about why we're reading on social media so many things, which is great for the buyer and the seller, that, boy, my contract was passed on Disney within, 12 days or 15 days, whatever it might be. We got through ROFR. So what's happening? So it's important to understand this, because if you're looking to buy your first resale contract, you have to be prepared for this and understand it. And then, of course, if you're a current DVC member, never purchased resale, and you've never had to go through this, again, it's a good thing to know. So we're going to start right out of the gate. What is ROFR, Gail?
ROFR is the right of first refusal. So basically what that means is if you already have a contract that you are trying to sell, you're already a DVC member, you want to sell your contract. You get a buyer and you have the details worked out. Now it's going to go to Disney first. They are going to have the first opportunity to say whether they want to buy that contract or pass on the contract. They have about 30 days somewhere in that time frame to make this decision. I mean, they can't drag their feet for very long, but that's going to be the first step. So obviously right there, the right of first refusal. So for the seller, it doesn't really matter. You're going to sell it to Disney or you're going to sell it to the resale market. But for the person trying to buy it through the resale market, if Disney did decide to buy that contract back, well, then your search is going to have to start over.
Yeah.
But basically, in a nutshell, that's what it is.
Yeah. So if your contract that you're buying gets bought up by Disney, you're just starting the process over. And you've already been through it once, so you know what to do. Look at your use year and what your home resort is and all of that. But it can be frustrating. But the thing is that Disney hasn't been exercising that very often. It's there, but they haven't been utilizing it very often. And the reason we're talking about this subject is because, again, social media, in a lot of areas, it was mentioned that, boy, right of first refusal is going to go crazy, or really we're going to see it increase after Disney gets the new budget put out for Disney Vacation Club and all their other departments. So that happened in the last quarter of 2023, this past year, and nothing's really changed. They have not increased their purchasing of Disney resale. And why is that? So we're going to talk about some of the reasons why ROFR was put into place and the benefits of having ROFR. So what are the benefits that will happen with ROFR being in place? Well, first of all, they're not going to exercise a right of first refusal, as we see them not doing in very many cases, because the resale market is very strong. They have put together a product that is very strong. People love it, and they are willing to pay to buy it, even on resale. In comparisons to other timeshare companies, they're selling them for
pennies on the dollar sometimes.
You go onto eBay and you see it pennies on the dollar for theirs. You don't see that with Disney.
It helps keep the value strong. And all of us who have bought into Disney certainly appreciate the fact that they want to keep the value up there.
Right. So with a strong resale market, Disney really doesn't have to buy any contracts. And the reason why ROFR was put into place into anybody that buys DVC, either direct or resale, Disney has the right. It's going to have to go through ROFR. So even if you're buying a contract that already went through resale twice, it still has to go through ROFR. So it is there to support DVC, Disney Vacation Club value, to keep it up there so that we as members don't suffer in buying something, a timeshare, like so many of them, where the value just goes down. You can't get rid of it. People are willing to pay good money for the Disney Vacation Club product that they put out there. So that's why it's there. And if it's not needed, it's just not needed. You know, it's being supported. No one, your broker, brokers will tell people, if you want a contract and you want me to put in a price that is very low, try to lowball and get a contract from somebody, it's not going to happen. Disney will snatch it up, and they will. If they have a buyer that wants a certain resort, beach club or boardwalk, Old Key West, whatever, and it comes in as a lowball, they're going to buy it up because they want that use year, they want that resort, and they want that low dollar amount because it's going to support the DVC product, and they're going to make money off of it. So that brings up the next reason why in this they're not exercising the right of first refusal is because when you think about it, Disney is not in the market of buying points. They're in the market of doing what?
Selling points.
Right. So they are going to sell Riviera. They're going to sell the Polynesian when it comes back on. They're going to sell Alani, so on and so forth. So that's why there is no ROFR right now. At least that's what our thinking is. That's why we feel it's not being taken advantage of.
Being utilized.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
At least as much.
Yeah.
I mean, it obviously is on occasion, but yeah, it's
right.
not.
Yeah, because there's some of you that may be watching that did lose a contract to ROFR, you know, for whatever reason. And you may say, well, we actually gave a pretty good offer. Well, Disney may have needed that contract to fill an order that they had, and they needed those points because of the use year or because of the unit or because of the home resort. So it does happen, but right now it just isn't happening. And that's credit to them for having a strong resale market. It's just like any company, if they're selling stock, they're trying to support that share, those points, that share, they're supporting it. And if they see that their stock goes down low, what does the company do? They buy that stock in the market because they say, our company is better than that. Our stock value is better than that. So we're going to buy that at a low price, and the stock value is going to go up, and then we'll sell some of our shares. So it's similar to that as far as how I see it. But that's what we wanted to bring to you today as far as ROFR, what's happening, what you can expect if you are looking to buy resale, or what you should expect. Whether it happens or not, we'll see. And Disney can change that on a moment's notice. You know, they can start buying up contracts like no one's business if they want to.
Right.
But for right now, it seems like it's a pretty safe thing, and it's continuing to be that way. So with that, please like and subscribe if you like the content that you're watching and that we're putting out there. We appreciate that as we continue to put together our videos for your enjoyment. And as we always say, be kind to cast members. Thank you for joining us on our DVC journey, and we'll see you on our next DVC journey. Bye.
Bye.